So collaborative partnerships, I think it's important. I think we all want to grow our businesses, and I think it's best to not be narrow-minded on a one track and think that other businesses cannot help you. And they may be having in mind like, geez, there's a new neighbor, or that place, yeah, I heard about it. I wish I could, but they may not know how to cultivate that relationship. So it's important that you develop a plan to make collaborative partnerships. So what will be a collaborative partnership? A collaborative partnership will be some sort of partnership with another business. And we're talking about medical spas, right? So if I own a medical spa, another business that may have my niche client would be a yoga studio, or it would be a lash artist studio, makeup artist studio, a massage therapist, even a plastic surgeon. Okay. So there are different ways that you can come together and formulate a plan on how the other person can help the other person. I'll give you a great example. There are lots of estheticians in the neighborhood of where my business is here in Atlanta. And it dawned upon me one day that I could probably help them retain their client and make it more of a one-stop shop if I offered a service that I can do over there easily without compromising my brand and her brand. And what I came up with was doing Botox injections. Estheticians cannot do Botox injection, sorry. So we set up a plan where I come 1 and then 2 days a month, and her clients can schedule and have their Botox done at her location. And so now she can offer a service that she didn't offer before. Now we negotiate how much she'll make off of that. However, for me, while I was in the growing phase of my business, it really helped me because it gave me extra revenue on those slow days at my spa. So something like that you can consider. Or maybe offer coupons to the gym near you. Okay, $10 off whatever service it is that you of your liking. Another thing I've done is join recently, this is because men are the fastest growing industry, is to you could find like a men's spa or cigar lounge, wherever there's a membership, and say, hey, I would like to be one of your guest vendors. So for your members, if they're a member here, then they automatically save this much percentage at my spot if they come for services. So that's called collaborative partnerships. And in turn, you may probably offer their brochure or their coupon in your to-go pamphlets when your clients leave. Make sense? So you can find a way to work with your neighboring businesses to pull more business. You have a different clientele set than they do. There's a makeup artist that she did an event at my place and I did an event at her place. So now I brought my clients to see something different, and as well she brought her clients to see and experience something different. And at the same breath, the next exchange we're doing is she'll sell my products and I'll sell her products. So there's many ways that you can form these different collaborative partnerships with people, rather than thinking people are your threat. Okay, or your client's going to go over there and spend money, not spend money with you. I always tell people, don't think in a negative. There's always a way that we can all be out here and be successful and work with one another. Any thoughts or any questions? I hope it made some sort of sense. But there's really not much to it. I mean, I can't go into, but I think those are good examples that you can go and lead from, and hoping that it'll give you some good wealth of information That's just how I think about it. Like, so my gym, I can give you another one. I forgot. My gym has coupon cards for me. And hey, it's whatever works. The next thing I'm doing with them is I'm asking to set up a table there where I'm going to have a drawing, or I'm asking them, can I put a table, set up an area for a drawing for like a free 3-month hydrofacial package. And look, I'll probably have runner-up prizes, but the bottom line is everyone that's going to sign and apply to be on that, in that drawing, now I have a bigger funnel of people to advertise to. Get it? So it's not always about having the big fish now, but you'll get that big fish later. It's like someone called today and made an appointment who heard me on a radio show. And I want to say that radio show was a good while ago. So you never know when your contact that you make now will reach back out to you. And basically convert, I tell people. So I can go on and on, I'm telling you, with collaborative partnerships you could do out here. But that's what really springboarded my business and helped me really grow faster, was not just me coming out there waiting for clients to come to me or just put myself on Google or Yelp. But a lot of my growth came from people right next to me. Listen, I've started out, my first location started in one of those loft locations, like salon lofts. And my direct neighbor, right across, my door's here, her door's here. She was an esthetician. And I never forget that she put a little table outside the door between us. Like, how can you just take the space between us and then don't ask me? That's how I thought about it, right? But I realized that I have a lot of skin in the corporate game over than she did. Let's be honest, I'm probably 20 years her senior. But I said to myself, that's so sad because I'm not in competition with you. I am a med spa, but I offer different services than you do. So I said, you know, let me be the mature person and let me see how we can work together. And she got it. So what I did was I said to her, you know, first of all, let's barter some. I see you do lashes. I do hydrofacials. Keep my lashes done. I keep your face prettier than what you think you got it. And this is true. And I did. Okay, so her face was looking glowing and she's an Esty. So now you looking better selling your stuff. Not only that, I said to her, listen, I have medical grade products. I have retinol. I have products that she couldn't really sell. So I said to her, well, listen, if you want to put your clients on this, first educated her on what these other products can do. If you want to put your clients on these products, then that's not a problem. What I'll do is I'm going to give you a percentage of the cut. So listen, some money is better than no money at all. So even if I made, let's make up a number, $50 off of the sale of the product, but now I'm making 30 because I'm giving her 20 because she's putting her client on it. Hey, that extra 30, if you saw $30 on the floor, I always tell people, would you pick it up? Yes, you would. So you have to look at it as some money is better than no money. Other ways me and the Esty work together. And also there's a lash lady down the hall. So after a while, I started going to her, getting her face really pretty. Now that her face is really pretty and people come to get their lashes, they were asking her like, who's doing your face? And so that gave me clients to this day that I still have that are members at my spa. So don't forget about just collaborative partnerships. Dental practices. My other location in Maryland, I started in a dental practice. Same thing. I asked them, listen, can I leave brochures up here? People who get their teeth done typically take care of themselves. So don't exclude these other businesses on how you can work together. And I love to do events. I love to entertain. So you can say, let's do an event together. Sometimes your clients get bored of the mundane. They're bored. They want something to do. And that's something you can offer. And that's what I did. I started doing my skin and sip events. So I still do them to this day. I do at least 2 to 3 a month to keep people coming into the door. And I love doing them, collaborating with other businesses so they can bring a fresh new group of people into my spa setting. So I hope that's a lot of, I talk really, really fast and I know it, but I'm thinking that that's a lot of good information for you. Don't sleep on people. I can tell you, how did I collaborate with a nail technician. So there's a lovely gal that owns a nail spa here in Atlanta. And someone connected us somehow. And I called her and said, listen, I want to find out how you and I could do business. So we bartered. I started fixing up her face, like taking care of things that she needed. And in turn, I got my nails and I got my, what do you call it? My gel polish and my pedicures done. When I came out starting business, I knew that I could no longer take care of all of those type of beauty things that I was addicted to. So I didn't pay for anything. I didn't pay for hair, nails, lashes, makeup, because I bartered with people. But as I would barter with them, I always thought, it's more than me getting a free service and you getting a free service. Let's think how we can get money. So when I got my laser, I thought about the nail girl because I said, I bet you she sees people with nail fungus. So boom, you send me people with nail fungus, then we figured out how we could work a deal and make that work. So I'm always not looking at other people as my competition because I feel like I'm running in my own lane. I've said this before on other videos. When horses come out of the gate, they keep blinders on them. You don't win looking right and looking left. You win going forward, okay? The best thing you could do out here in this business, and I'm telling you, the blessings will come on your business, is not just think about me, but you have to think how you can work with other people. Whether it's your client giving you a referral and you ask her for that referral, did you like how your treatment was today? Then please write a review. I'm doing a promo right now. $3 off if you write a review. And I'm not in my feelings. You could do what you want. I'm going to send you the link so you could do it and you don't have to do it here. I mean, just find ways, just constantly plant seeds. And I promise you, your business is going to grow. There is no way you could plant every day, nothing grows. So don't exclude the opportunities that are right around you. I feel like this, if I'm doing business with you, there is some way you can do business with me. Okay? Any questions? I know some people might have jumped on a little late, but I don't mind if you had a question that I can probably answer for you. I don't know it all, but if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. But if I know, I'll tell you what I know. Any questions? Let me make sure I unmute everybody. So if you want to ask, you could just come off mute and feel free to ask. Okay? But this is one of many things you have to do to try to grow your practice. All right. So just think about it that way, because if it's not making dollars, it doesn't make sense. That's just how I feel about it. And I'm not doing business with anybody that's not loyal to what I'm doing. That's one thing about me. I'm funny with that. Okay. See, I'm looking at a text now. I went somewhere yesterday and it was my business neighbor, matter of fact, and they're a cigar bar. So I'm always thinking. And the gentleman said they were from Nigeria. I said, I need a connection in Nigeria because I want to sell my products out there. So who you know? So constantly asking, constantly trying to connect. But don't sleep on people that could collaborate with you. Even but the girl that does my hair, she can't come to me, but she sends clients to me. That's real. I used to have a girl in the lofts that used to do my hair, and I'm very transparent. So if she ever sees this video, it is what it is. But I had to stop going to her to get my hair done when one day her daughter says something about this lady that was across the street that owned a spa. I said, wait a minute, you go to her? You've gone to her for facials? She said, yeah. I said, do you do her hair? She said, no. I said, so you don't do her hair, but I've been paying you to do my hair, but you go to her, but you don't come to me. She said, she real nice. I said, well, I'm going to be real nice to you today, but after this, you can't do my hair. I'm just that blunt. If you're not helping my business, it does not make good sense. I need to go find a hairstylist that's willing to be like, yo, she's trying to win. Let me ride her windtail. If they're not riding your windtail and you're getting beauty services and you're in the beauty industry, I'm sorry. You're wasting your time. It's just how I feel. Period. There's no need. It's just not making sense. You're trying to have a growing business. You know what I mean? So for me to go to my gym where I have a steady membership since they opened, when I said to them, can I do this, do that? They're open. Well, sure, as well as you can. You can let us know what you need. Yes, that's real business people know because they know if they tell me no, I'm not coming back to the gym. So, you know, so just think about who you are going to collect. And I mean, I will think because I think of people when you talk about collaborative, think of people who did you favors. I don't care if I was in your wedding, I don't have a wedding, but I tell you how you can help me. But anyone can collaborate with you. It doesn't just have to be other businesses, it could be other friends you may know. Okay? Well, I hope that really helped. Like I said, you are not in competition with anyone but yourself. You just want yourself to win. So anyone you meet, just always ask. If they're not interested in your business, say, well, look, if you ever know someone that might be interested, please share my card. That's the biggest thing. I had a lady call today. True story. I sometimes, I'll digress just to give you examples. A lady called the business today and I called her back and she says, someone referred you to me, Dr. Natasha, and they put your name on a business card. And then I lost it. Then I heard you on this radio show. I think I did the radio show. I don't even remember, maybe November. So again, it will pay forward. But look how that card can float around. So it's never a waste of time, and don't ever be shy to talk about your business to anyone. I feel like me giving out business cards is like me walking around with a tray of cookies. And if I came in front of you and your friend with a tray of cookies and I offered you a cookie and I didn't offer your friend a cookie, you know what your friend gonna say? How come you didn't offer me a cookie? So you gotta rethink things sometimes. It might help you. I hope that's helping you. And so when I had my jewelry business and I had a team of 75 women, I used to always tell them that because someone would say, I feel funny going up to people. I said, girl, I don't feel funny when I go to the bank. So I don't know about you, but if I keep my mind focused on you worried about other people's feelings, I'm not worried about other people's feelings. I feel like I'm offering them a cookie. And if they don't want a cookie, then that's fine. More cookies for me. I said, you got to find a way to rethink things and play it in your head. And then after a while, you won't even have to rethink it. It's just second nature, if that makes any kind of sense. So I hope I gave some cool info. I want to tie y'all up. I understand the sun didn't go down yet. It's still nice out here. I'm going to get back to my Monday schedule. I totally got thrown off. Usually I try to do motivational Mondays on Mondays, not on Thursdays, but life happens sometimes. So we had a couple emergencies at the Maryland office where I had travel and just totally threw everything off, but I'm getting back on track. So the next free webinar will be Monday. Of course, if you haven't followed me before, you can. I'm on IG at Abraza Skin Studio and Abraza Skincare for my skincare products. Facebook, all three of my business have a page: Abraza Skin Studio, Abraza Skincare, Abraza Skin Institute. But I do teach medical aesthetics training. There are 3 classes I teach. One is all about skin with hands-on with dermaplaning and hydrofacial. The second is microneedling, where you learn how to do a vampire facial and hair restoration. Third is Botox and fillers. Those are my live classes. The other ongoing class that never really ends is the hashtag MedSpa Business Builder. You can find that on Facebook. I think it's a closed group. I'm lying to y'all. There's a website for it. But if you go to the business page on Abraza Skin Studio on IG, you click on the link in the bio, and in that bio will be a bunch of links, and one of those links will take you to that page. That's an ongoing class. We have a private Facebook group where I actually do coaching with them on Mondays before I do the Motivational Monday course. And also, the class is self-paced, so you follow along at home, but it walks you through all the steps to getting your med spa started. I think it could apply to any type of aesthetics business. I think it's good info, and it's ongoing. So I got more to even still load in the course. It's like things coming, I'm like, oh, I gotta add that. So I'm gonna take a day and add much more content that I've developed for it. But typically I try to tell people allow about 4 weeks to pace through the course, okay? And